Yeah. Those are much easier. See?
There you go.
Got that first one. Oh, the second one.
That's all right.
You know, the board's armor check was a little bit too high.
There you go. That's
Nick
pretty
to the
good
gate.
grouping.
All right, let me get you 15 and I'll be right back.
That's better than a lot of people shoot pistol, Wes.
Yeah.
I just feel like I could be my true self in this. You know? Like, it just speaks to my soul when I wear this. It's fabulous. You have a great mustache.
Okay, if you want this super awesome helm, what's your name, sir?
Doc, King of the Barbarians.
Doc, King of the Barbarians. And I believe he's serious based upon this helm. Although this guy, I think, could give him a run for his money.
That's not
So,
true.
Are
Different
you
line of work
Prince of the Barbarians?
Different line of work.
He's a
altogether.
pirate.
He's a pirate. Oh,
You know,
I'm not a pirate.
pirates and barbarians don't. You share booth space, but that's it.
We get along
There's
swimmingly.
a line drawn right there.
We draw the line at common booth space. Roger that. So, Doc, the King of the Barbarians, do you have a URL or a website or an email or something like that?
I'll tell you what, we can cohabitate on that one. If you're
Okay.
looking for us on Facebook, Dirty Rotten Pirate Leather,
Dirty Rotten Pirate Leather on Facebook.
and you can get a hold of me and Doc through there.
And you can get a hold of Pirate Guy and Doc. What's your name, Pirate Guy?
Dean.
Dean?
Dean.
Dean. Roger.
That's you.
So, for real though, that thing's really cool. So, thank you, Internet. Thank you, Dean the Pirate, and Doc the
King of the Barbarians.
King of the Barbarians. He's not even like shy about it. Viking Meetup, 14 October 2018, actual, where the Vikings are. I think these things are cool, and it makes me think, like having them all set out in a semicircle like that, you know, and then they've got their the cool stuff in the middle, but it just makes me think of like a camp setup. Post SHTF when the world ends, and all of that. And there are all kinds of people here, which is cool. It's kind of like a. I see you, Travis. I see you. We've already established as a group. We have a protocol for bees. Do you remember the bee protocol? The bee protocol is if somebody is attacked by bees, you scream like a girl and wave your hands in the air. Ah! So, but anyway, I think these structures are really cool. So, things to think about. What's your name?
Brandon.
Brandon. And you are with the Tulsa Titans.
Tulsa Tyrants.
Tyrants, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
And you all try and kill each other wearing this,
Yes.
holding that,
And with us?
and that, and you trying to recruit me.
Yes. Come fight with us.
I might. And so we're at the Heavener Runestone Festival, and you're probably not going to get here today, but if somebody wanted to find out more about the Tulsa Tyrants
Yes.
and people attacking each other with medieval weaponry,
Yes.
where would they go to find that?
So we are with the Armored Combat League. So you could search.
Awesome.
You could search YouTube for Armored Combat League.
Nice.
You could go on Facebook and search for Tulsa Tyrants.
Nice.
And I am right there.
Nice. Now, we must fight.
Okay.
Yeah, no kidding.
What's your name?
Josh,
Josh. And you make alcohol.
we do. We make really good.
You make really good alcohol. I'm going to agree with that statement. You have nothing to do with Josh.
Nope,
Okay.
I don't make alcohol.
You don't make alcohol. You just drink some.
This guy here,
Occasionally.
though, he's the originator of this.
He's got a cool beard too.
He does. You can
He
tell
has a
he's
very cool
Viking.
beard. Yes.
Why is it
Legitimate
about
based
beards?
on the beard.
Yeah.
So, you gave me or I purchased a honey mead.
Yes.
And then what's the metheglin?
Metheglin.
Okay.
That is a spiced mead with apples, pears, 7 herbs and spices. Takes a little over a year to make. So
Okay.
you have to add the spices during different times of fermentation.
Awesome.
Yep.
A little over a year to make.
Yes.
Okay. Can I sample some?
You can. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see that real quick.
Hit me.
It comes in a really nifty bottle.
But that is a very cool looking bottle.
It does, and it's got a nice.
Have y'all tried this?
I'm trying it right now.
And how is it going?
This was originally designed by the pharaohs as a medicine.
Okay.
And then was handed down to nobles, and only nobles were allowed to drink it. So,
Dude,
It's got a great story.
Okay, let me
that's really good.
noble stuff.
nobles got to have the noble stuff.
So where do I tell people to buy this from you at?
We are located in Pryor, Oklahoma.
Pryor, Oklahoma.
You can give us a call at the winery and come out and visit us there.
Name of the winery is
Diamond Head Wines.
Diamond Head Wines. Okay.
Yep. Or you can find us on Facebook as well.
Okay.
Or you can find us at events like this. If there's Vikings involved, we're going to try and be there. You know, a lot of farmers markets during the spring and
Awesome.
summer. During the winter, we're a little slow. Your best bet's at the winery.
Diamond Head Wines.
Diamond Head Wines in Pryor, Oklahoma.
Pryor, Oklahoma. Find them on Facebook. The Metheglin.
Yes.
METH Egelin.
Take my money for some peach.
It's very good.
Thank you.
Gordon, it's their mead. I got a buddy named Gordon makes some mead.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying, you guys
Which one do you want?
you should have a mead arm wrestling match sometime.
We should do that.
It's very
See who
good.
can
Yeah.
Meet off. Yeah.
Meet off.
Let's have a meet off. All right, we're doing this. We're arranging it. Thank you.
You're
That's
welcome.
awesome, man. We are farmers. Dun 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 dun. We are also at the Heavener Runestone Festival. Not festival, Runestone Park at the Viking Fest. We had. You look super tough, brother. We had about 15 adults and about 10 kids, most of which were mine. I'd say between 20 and 25 people, including the children. Would you say that's accurate?
I counted them. There was like 18 adults and plus kids. Man, there was
18 adults plus kids. So there you go. So I'd say probably including kids, 25 easy. We talked about a lot of stuff. Some of the takeaways. You drove 9 hours to be here. We had one other guy drove 6 hours to be here. And then the vast majority of people drove between 2 and 3 hours to be here. I was the closest one to this location. I was 35 minutes away. So, well, hey, it's not bragging, man. So, that was our first takeaway. I expected, A, that there would be fewer people, and B, that they would be from closer in, and that was not the case at all. We did kind of an either or. Are you more super ultra tactical guns and ammo, or more super homesteady canning goats, the whole nine, growing gardens? And most of us, other than a few outliers, fall somewhere in the middle, maybe skewed a little one way or maybe skewed a little the other way. But by and large, everybody here acknowledges the need to have both. Not just one or the other, but both. Let's see, what else did we talk about? We talked about preparedness having a branding issue. And the B protocol.
protocol. Which we actually had a bee incident.
Yeah, we had a B incident. And now we have a B protocol. So we've trained one thing as a group. That's it. Let's see. We are going to get together as a group. We got everybody's email addresses and we're starting an email chain. We learned a lot about each other just as far as where people stand and what their viewpoints are, but also input as to how to grow this thing. By and large, everybody here, other than one particular outlier, doesn't have an immediate group. One guy already does have a group, and it's a pretty robust group from what he was saying.
Yeah, he's got a deal.
They're doing good. They're doing better than good, which is awesome. But that just proves the point that if you already have a group, you can always get better. And if you don't have a group, you can always build one. Everybody who's here wanted to be here. Everybody took time today on a Sunday to be here. Some of us took a lot more time than others. This guy over here. But I also think you're just touring the YouTube channels.
It's
Kinda.
Kinda. I mean, the thing is, we want the networking to work.
Right.
We want people to get together, and none of these people know the channel I'm associated with. They didn't know who it was. Now they do. Now they'll meet our groups and people, and they'll find out that they're living close together. They can network. I mean,
Near enough. Right?
we were waiting for somebody else to do the leg work. We got tired of it.
Right.
That's it. I mean,
Well, I think that's a great way to put it, though.
somebody's got to. if nobody does, nobody does. So somebody's got to do it, and it's ain't hurting. I mean, this is fun.
Yeah.
We have made several of these deals now, and we hadn't met
Wes
anybody.
S, by the way.
We haven't met anybody we don't like. I don't think. Well, there was that one guy.
There was that one guy. That's It's kind of shaped like this.
Yeah. Had a head. And
it's got
arms.
the head thing and the beard thing so everybody wants to grow their group, which is why they're here, right? And at least reach out and meet some people and I think a lot of people misunderstand the idea behind having a group is not necessarily that you guys, all eat, sleep, and poop together. But you're close enough that if you need help, you can reach out to somebody and they're within striking distance of your location and they can render aid, give you a hand. Almost like your own personal QRF. They're not right there on top of you, but if you need them, they're a phone call away. What's a QRF, T? Quick Reaction Force. So we talked about that quite a bit. We are... Because I'm me, we talked about the branding thing and how do we make preparedness, like this event is awesome.
Yeah.
This is a niche event, or niche as they say in the West Coast. This is a niche event, but it's highly specialized, but there's people want to be here. And
a lot of people
want to be here. We are at a Viking festival. We are having a Viking meetup for Viking preparedness at a Viking festival sponsored by Squid and Bear. So, but this is a niche market that has still found a way to bring people in and engage them as a family and have a good time. And there's very little different about what's actually happening here as compared to what preparedness is. I mean, there's primitive skills here, there's community, there's tools, there's demonstrations, there's a guy with a forge over there making broadheads.
You can go buy a leather bug out bag and body armor.
Yeah, exactly. But for some reason, preparedness is dangerous and frowned upon, and this isn't. When there's literally guys attacking each other in armor with axes.
Yeah.
So, which is cool. I'm not complaining about that. That's super cool. But for all intents and purposes, without being insulting, these weirdos found a way to make it work. So how come we weirdos can't find a way to make it work, right? It's because they're passionate about it, and we're not that passionate about it as a group of people. You are, I am, you are. Everybody here is passionate about this, and we need to be more passionate about it so that we can get to this level. So, and you want your own tent. I agree.
I do.
And ultimately, the next action step after that was, what do we do moving forward? So we're going to reach out to each other again through email. We have the email list going. We're going to schedule another meetup, and then we're also going to develop ways to communicate with each other outside of email. And everybody has been tasked with finding one person in between now and the next time, identifying that person and having a conversation with them about, I would like to share this thing that I do with you. Are you willing to come along with me and try it out? So, and we talked a lot about how to get people in as well without being the scary prepper guy. So,
and that the guy that has the mag already, his input was really helpful.
Yeah, it was.
And he brought a lot of resources, and that's the beauty of it, is he got those resources from having the group.
Yep.
If you want more resources, whether it be educational, tactical, whatever, get more people.
That's a great point.
Me and the missus were talking about it. There's no way we can't defend our little spot. If 5 or 6 guys come up the front drive, we got to go.
Yep.
That's our choice. We got to run.
Yep.
And that's, but if there was 3 or 4 of us, it'd be a different story. Y'all two go out the back door and we'll chat to them out the front window.
Right.
Bad things are going to happen.
You got anything else to add, brother?
I'm good to go.
10-4. That is the after action report for the 14 October 2018 Squid and Bear hosted Viking Preparedness Viking Meetup at the Viking Festival at the Heavener Runestone State Park. Shalom.